Yo, finally I got this thing to work. But yo, what's good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? It's your boy Jay Bari, and I wanted to do a live stream real quick. I did a video just now. It is processing right now, but I did that because this thing wasn't like it was doing that whole 99% thing, so I couldn't click like go live or broadcast the stream or whatever. So I was like, you know what? Let me just do that video. Then see if this is gonna work after I finish doing the video. And it's finally working. It is working. It is finally working. I'm happy, man, that I can finally, and I mean finally, broadcast again. But let me pull up the actual video in here. But yo, it's been a long time since I actually did a Google Hangout type ordeal, man. But yo, this is gonna be real fun, man, because yo, I'm over here dying, people. I am laughing my ass off because a lot of people is getting butthurt. A lot of people is getting upset out here in these gaming streets, man, because of the Verge. The Verge just bodied the Xbox One. But anybody that's been following me, right, has I pretty much been saying this since 2016. I was always questioning, can Microsoft compete when it comes to PlayStation? When it's PlayStation and PlayStation, and Xbox One, right? And I just last year I said that can Xbox compete with PlayStation 2016, and the reason why I was saying that due to the fact of all the things that was coming to PlayStation 2016. They was dropping a lot of fighters. They was dropping a lot of RPGs. They was dropping that's a whole bunch of PlayStation VR and the exclusives on that. You know what I mean? It was just a whole bunch of stuff coming to PlayStation where I felt like with Microsoft, yeah, they had the Xbox One S and they had things like Gears and Forza, but I didn't really think that it was enough to compete with Xbox. I mean, with PlayStation. So, and that was just my own personal, opinions when it comes to that's competing in the console space. But regardless of people that disagree with me or agree with me, we just found out was it last week that the PlayStation covered 51% of the console market. So yeah, was there any competition? I say not, right? But people's always going to deny because everybody have different perspectives and feelings about it, but it is what it is. My bad, y'all. I'm writing up this video right now because I'm about to publish it because it just finished uploading. My bad, yo. But yeah, man, it's just crazy out here when it comes to Xbox, because Xbox, like right now, all they've been doing is promoting controllers, and I'm not even joking. People like, no, boy, you probably lying, man. Controllers. You know what I mean? I'm calling the Xbox One Drake right now because all they want to do is controller. Yo, Joey, what's good, man? J Long, what's good, man? You know what I mean? Hey, yo. The crazy thing about it, like I said, in 2016, I've been saying it. Matter of fact, after the PlayStation experience, right, I dropped a video. It was a live stream. It was saying release dates. Because remember at the time, everybody was saying, oh, PlayStation don't drop release dates. They don't drop release dates and stuff like that. And I was like, what are these guys talking about? There's a lot of games that's coming out of PlayStation that have release dates. So I did a whole live stream talking about the games that's coming on both sides. And I was asking the question, can Xbox One compete? You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that I don't want Xbox One to compete. I do, because 51% of the console market, I think that's a little too high, honestly. Personally, I think that's a little too high. I like the great news that's coming, but it is high. You know what I mean? Because that you are more than half the percent. And Xbox, I think, was 26%, and the Nintendo was like 9%. Okay. So I do want a competition. This cat over here is screaming. Hold on one second. Go ahead, man. But yeah, man, I do think that's crazy. But Xbox, I don't know what the hell is going on with these guys because look at this, man. Look at this. Hold on, let me share my screen because you know I like to share my screen. Yeah, I know I like to share the screen real quick because I don't like I don't like to just say stuff. I like to show people as well. And this is crazy because Xbox once again, you know what I mean, another controller. I kid you not, like 2017, I've seen so much controllers from this platform. They even have another controller. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, yo. They have another controller out here. 1 second. Let me find this. Xbox One control. This controller. We're gonna do this live, yo, because I swore I saw like a skinny Xbox One controller. Here it is, Kotaku. A lot of people don't like Kotaku, but here it is. Another damn controller. But this is not, I don't think this is like a first party controller. This is obviously third party, but you get the drift what I'm trying to say. But how this is an official Xbox One controller right here. And does the controller look good? It looks good. You know what I mean? I have no issue with you know, dropping new controls and stuff like that. But it comes a time when you got to realize, like, yo, let me go back to my video so I can look at the comments. Sorry, guys, I'm a little rusty, okay? I'm a little rusty. Where my stuff at? My man Jack Mover is streaming. I'm a little rusty out here, guys, so I do apologize. Where my stuff at, man? I don't know. I can't find it now. I can't find it now, guys. This is what I do right here. But yeah, I'm not saying that you can't put out these controls and stuff, but it is very lopsided right now when it comes to Microsoft because you have more controllers and more backwards compatibility games being announced than your actual games. You know what I mean? There are more controllers and games than games, and that's crazy to me. All right, so there goes the video. So now I can see comments. There we go. Yo, Husey, what up, man? What up, man? Appreciate everybody coming through, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, man, yo, the controller looks good. I'm not even knocking the controller, but I'm like, damn, another one? I'm like Khaled out here, another one? You know what I mean? And then you in the beginning of the year, you dropped the article because you stated that Scalebound got canceled, right? But then you listed off games that's coming in 2017. Okay, cool, fine. But the games that's coming in 2017, you're still not talking about. You're over here talking about controllers. You're Drake, controller. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, how are you talking about so much controllers, but no games? You have these list of games that's coming. Crackdown 3, Cuphead, State of Decay 2, that is coming, but you're not talking about any of those games. You're not getting the fans' interest of any of those games because you're over here listing off controllers. And I'm like, yo, this is kind of crazy to me, you know? And you know what I mean? I've seen a lot of Xbox guys get upset about it. You know what I mean? I see a lot of people being vocal about it, which is cool. You know what I mean? You get the message out there. And like I said, I don't see nothing wrong with just announcing controllers. But let me rephrase that. I see nothing wrong with announcing controllers. But when you're announcing just controllers, that's an issue. Yes, and people's like, oh, but Xbox just dropped Halo Wars 2. Yes, they did. Halo Wars 2 got good reviews, and some people is enjoying it. But you need more than that, okay? When it comes to the competition, you're not competing when you're just dropping Halo Wars 2 and controllers. You know what I mean? And I'm seeing a lot of Xbox guys, yo, these guys are buying these controllers like it's hotcakes, man. It's like, oh, new controller. Yo, they got the controllers lined up. They got a controller collection, guys. Some Xbox guys have controller collections. They don't have game collections. You know what I mean? They're not showing, here's my digital games. Here's my physical games. They're showing their controllers. This shit is crazy, bro. But yo, the controller look dope. It looks good. I don't think it looks bad at all. Let me see the comments real quick. Yo, Grim, what up, man? The best control. Yo, Trey Scenario, what's good? Yo, T-Man Food, what's good, man? Yo, Baltimore's, what's good, my G? You know what I mean? Yo, Verge, what's good, man? Shivers, what's good? But yeah, man, you know what I mean? Like, yo, you have all this information that you stated in the beginning of the year about your games, but you're not dropping anything. And let me put it in perspective real quick, right? And this is an expansion, but this is the most recent probably news I can say about games that's coming for PS4. You have Uncharted Legacy, Lost Legacy, that's coming out this year, right? That game that has no release date. We don't know when it's coming. They said early 2017. We don't know what's coming, but regardless that we don't know what's coming, the PlayStation blog just dropped an article. Let me go to it real quick because I want people to understand where I'm coming from. The PlayStation, not PlayStation Lifestyle, the PlayStation blog just dropped an article talking about the Lost Legacy that's coming, the new expansion, and they're giving information out on the game. You know what I mean? Like, as somebody that is looking at Microsoft with like a cautious eye, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I had multiple Microsoft Xbox One consoles, but you know what I'm saying? I just felt like this platform in 2016 was just dwindling. I was just like, yo, bro, I'm not even touching this joint. I played Quantum Break. I beat it. I thought it was, it was a pretty good experience, but I beat it and I was it. Recore I got, but I was just so busy with PlayStation games that was coming out. I didn't even get to start Recore. You know what I mean? And I was just like, I'm just looking at it like, yo, you know what? I'm done with the console right now. I know somebody that wants one, and I was like, you know what? I got an Xbox. So I'm gonna sell it to this person real quick. And if I do want another Xbox, I'll get one that's on the cheap, very cheap, next year or something like that. But look at this. First look at Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. We don't even have a release date for this, but yo, we getting news about the game. And that's all I'm asking Microsoft to do. Give news about the game. That's it. You know what I mean? Not controllers, not backwards compatibility games. Yes, you already stated that Quantum Break, you already stated that State of Decay 2 is coming out. State of Decay 2, I'm going to use that for my example a lot because that's the game right there I'm looking at with the most, cautious eye. I'm looking at the most interest. Like, that looks interesting because the first State of Decay, I was interested in that, but I just felt like, no multiplayer, none of that. I'm good. But now I'm seeing that I'm not seeing, but I'm hearing that they added multiplayer to it. I'm like, that looks interesting. If I was to get an Xbox again, I would definitely get that. So I'm over here fishing for some damn information on this game, and we're getting nothing. I'm seeing more concept art for State of Decay 2 than anything. You know what I'm saying? What concept art are you going to do for me? You know what I mean? You could drop that in your collector's edition. You know what I mean? That concept art book. I don't need to see that. You know what I mean? Give me some information. What's new about the game so I can actually get excited about it. You know what I mean? I can say that, yo, this game is really looking interesting. I can assess, if I want this game or not, if I will purchase the Xbox again to get this game. But nope, no information. We getting controllers. But yet on the PlayStation side, this is the difference. On the PlayStation side, you're getting information about the games that you don't have release date yet. We know it's coming. We know it's coming this year, but you're feeding the fans information to get them excited about it. And that's all you need. That's all you need. I don't know who the hell in Microsoft is doing their marketing, but they suck. They suck. They dropping this. You know what I mean? Tell me what information about this controller is getting you excited about the games that's coming in 2017. Yeah, you might be excited about, oh, this is a new controller. Looks pretty dope. Looks pretty cool. You know what I mean? But yo, this is not getting me excited about, yo, Crackdown. It's not getting me excited for State of Decay 2, for Cuphead. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Levon, what up, man? Yo, Chris, what up, my G? Let me see the comments real quick. Yo, Frozen, what up? I sent you a picture on Twitter. Okay, I'll check it out. But yo, what's good, guys, man? My bad, man. I'm a little rusty out here when it comes to these live streams. But yeah, I'm definitely getting back into the Xbox, keeping it old school. Yeah, they're definitely keeping people in the dark, man. They are definitely keeping people in the dark. Like I think they want to give the fans like that, oh shit moment when it comes to these games because you don't know nothing about these games. Can somebody tell me some new information other than it's going to be multiplayer with State of Decay 2? Somebody tell me some information about State of Decay 2. Is there going to be any information, new information about that game? You know what I mean? I just don't understand it, man. Lady, that's all I do see in the office again. Joe, you in the office right now, bro? Oh my god, yo, Frozen's American. Hold on. Yeah, this is crazy right now. Yeah, just in PAX East, they dropped a whole bunch of controllers, yo. Whole bunch of controllers. Like, yo, these joints look dope. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm even bashing these joints. I don't even want to bash any of this. Because honestly, I think some of these look good. Some of these look good. But yo, you got more. You bring out a controller. But yo, can we get information about the game? You know what I mean? Can we get some information about the game? You know what I mean? State of Decay controller, Halo Wars 2 controller, Forza Horizon 3 controller. Hold on, they got 2 Halo Wars 2. Okay, that's probably for the each factions. You got an Injustice controller, Gears 4 controller. What is this? Gwent? You got a fucking Gwent controller. What? Yeah, they got a Gwent controller, my G. IGN controller. They got a Crackdown 3 controller. Tekken 7, a Sea of Thieves. Yeah, Sea of Thieves is another game. That game is in beta, right? I think there's some people in beta. So that's excusable. You know what I mean? Because you're giving part of the game to people for them to try out and test out. But you know what I mean? A lot of people, I think, is on the NDAs when it comes to Sea of Thieves. You know what I mean? Oh, I hear you, man. Yeah, I was off today, man. I'll be back at work tomorrow though. But it's just getting crazy, man. It's getting crazy. Look at this. You got a Gwent controller, yo. Gwent controller. When is Gwent coming out? Yo, hold on for a second. Wasn't Gwent announced last E3? Was it 2016? And that game still ain't out yet? You know what I mean? It's a card game. It's a freaking card game. Why is that game not out yet? This is crazy, yo. But yo, this is the reason why I did this live stream. Because like I said, I was trying to do this live stream, but for some reason, when I did a Google Hangout, it was stuck at like 99%. Cause I was like, oh damn, I can't do the freaking live stream. You know what I mean? So I just did a quick little video on my PS4, you know, dropped the suicide beat on it, call it Suicide Squad, kept it moving. And then I was like, you know what, let me try this joint again, see if it's going to work. And boom, it works. So I got it to the broadcast. So that's why it's pretty much going to be redundant with the video that's dropped today and this video. But here's the reason why I'm doing this, because the Verge just came out. Like I said, this is something that I foresaw in 2016. Okay, 2016, especially after, I'm not even gonna say me myself. A lot of people probably saw this as well. And I mean, when it comes to 2017, because the Verge just dropped an article. The Bias Media, guys, the Bias Media just dropped the article stating that the Xbox One is struggling because video game exclusives still matter. And I've been saying this for the longest because I see a lot of Xbox guys, especially, trying to turn the narrative to say that these consoles are not about exclusives anymore, right? Because, you know, a lot of these stuff is going to PC. And regardless or not, I always stated that there's console exclusives. And I mean, for some strange reason, a lot of people keep saying that I'm saying Xbox losing exclusives. I said that Xbox do have console exclusives, regardless if it's on PC. It's not on any other console. But I'm just stating that I would like Xbox to have something exclusively tied to that console. That was my whole spiel. But for some strange reason, everybody think that I'm saying that Xbox ain't got no exclusives or stuff like that, right? But a lot of people in the Xbox camp have been turning the narrative a little bit, stating that it's not about exclusives, about the multiplats. You know what I mean? Because for some strange reason, in the gaming streets now, a lot of people like to tend to talk about the casuals. Nobody likes to talk about themselves or the hardcore fan base that they are in. You know what I mean? The hardcore, matter of fact, category that they are in. They like to talk about the category they're not in, the casual. Oh, the casual don't care about these exclusives. Casual don't care about JRPGs. Casuals don't care about these fighters. They only want the cards and the battlefields. Yeah, I get that argument, but to me, exclusives always mattered. I always purchase a console because, you know, on that console it had games that interest me, that are exclusive to that console. I can't get that experience anywhere else on that console, right? You know what I mean? Yo, I'm definitely going to be setting up a podcast. You know, the podcast that I announced. You know, Gamers That Play Games podcast. I'm going to be having that. That's going to be like a once in a while type podcast. So I'm definitely going to be announcing that very soon. Matter of fact, I'll probably do that probably tomorrow or Friday because it's going to be very soon where I'm going to be doing that podcast. Okay. So I'm definitely going to have that up. So, you know, anybody that's interested, you want to come through, let me know. I'll probably get like 4 or 5 people and we're gonna talk about these games and whatever topics that's in the interest, that's in the industry or whatever. So I'm definitely gonna be having that very, very soon, guys. Very soon. But Xbox, where am I at? The Xbox One. A lot of people always, you know, the Xbox guys, matter of fact, they're always trying to change the narrative. I listen to a lot of Zaire podcasts or a lot of other Xbox podcasts, and they will say, "Oh, exclusives don't matter, man. It's not about the exclusive. Exclusive, it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter." Yes, it does. Because if you're looking at it, you know what I mean? Why Xbox have the same multiplex that PlayStation has? You know what I mean? A lot of people claim that they don't care about resolution in that stuff, in that standpoint. So why the Xbox is not on top? Because they're lacking something. They're lacking the exclusives. That's my theory. They're lacking a lot of exclusives, like compared to the PlayStation 4 standpoint. Not saying that they're lacking exclusives, but when you look at the competition, it's not stacking up. It's looking very lopsided. You know what I mean? One you have 4 for the year. The other one you have 20. You know what I mean? It's looking very lopsided. People's like, yo, I can get the multiplex and I can get other games on this platform. I'm just gonna buy a PS4. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it from a core standpoint. I'm not a casual gamer, so I don't know how a casual would look at it. You know what I mean? I can assume, but I can definitely tell you from a core standpoint, the reason why I can see people buying PlayStation that is also in my category is because yes, you're getting the multiplex and you're getting abundance of exclusives as well. You know what I mean? So the article right here, Xbox One is struggling because video game exclusives still matter. Then they have a tagline right here saying, "Where have all the Xbox One games gone?" But look, the only reason why this article is being brought up, and the only reason why it's probably being written, or it was written, is because they're comparing. And a lot of people in this gaming street, a lot of people hate to compare. For some strange reason, they hate to compare. You know what I mean? Like I've always compared, and people used to bash me like, "Why are you comparing? Who cares? Who cares?" You know what I mean? That's what it is. It's competition. Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation, all competition. People is going to compare the competition, regardless of what Microsoft or Sony or Nintendo might say. You know what I mean? They are competing with each other. So as you can see, even though the article is talking about Xbox, from the beginning, they dropped the PlayStation. PlayStation is on a hot streak. Neo, Yakuza, Gravity Rush, Horizon Zero Dawn, Nier Automata, all landed largely positive reviews. Incoming months, also MLB The Show, Persona 5, Next Mechana, Nidhogg, I don't care about name. Pyre, I definitely care about that game. Then they brought up Nintendo, Breath of the Wild, one of the best launches of all time. You know what I mean? Launch games of all time. So, like I said, competition is always going to be compared. So when you're looking at Nintendo, when you're looking at PlayStation, then you look at Xbox. Yeah, you got Halo Wars 2. I'm not denying Halo Wars 2. But then after Halo Wars 2, what you got? What do you have? You got controllers. You got controllers, man. You know what I mean? And I don't understand why the Xbox, Phil Spencer and crew is being so quiet. Why are they being so quiet when it comes to these games? You know what I mean? Yeah, 90% of the YouTube community can't attend. Damn. No, I mean, yo, anybody that you could be a PlayStation, Xbox guy, you know, Nintendo guy. It's just gamers that play games. I just want people that are playing games. We're going to be talking about games, and then after that, we're talking about things that's in the industry. You know, I'll try to bring up like a topic or something that is noteworthy to talk about and go from there. You know what I mean? But I just don't know why Microsoft is being so quiet. I don't see I don't see I don't see I don't see the reasonings for you to be so quiet. Phil Spencer came out on IGN on the Unlock, and this guy came out and said, "Yeah, we don't. When it comes to announcing games, we don't want what happened again when it came to Scalebound. With Scalebound, I think we announced that early, and look, we had to cancel the game due to whatever reasons. But yeah, we're working on games, and we have first party games coming, and we have games coming for the Xbox One." The most generic shit he said, and everybody's claiming he's dropping bombs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yo, you said that so generic, right? And I'm like, okay, he's probably setting up something to talk about later. Week after, 2 weeks after, no news, controllers. You know what I mean? You're not talking about the game. You can just talk about games. You can have a dev diary. Look at a game like Hellblade. Right? Hellblade. This game has been announced since 2015. These developers have been dropping dev videos since then, right? But the game doesn't have a release date. They said it's coming out this year, but there are still people excited for Hellblade. You know why? Because they've been dropping a consistent flow of information about the game, regardless if the game didn't even have a release date or it's not out yet. There's stuff about the game to entice gamers. You can watch one of those dev videos on how they're creating the game, like, oh, that looks interesting. Oh, the combat looks interesting. Oh, the story. Oh, that sounds crazy. You know what I mean? This girl is like she got multi-personal disorder, or she's like schizo or whatever like that. You know what I mean? And she's living. She's fighting like demons within her brain and stuff like that. She's fighting within herself, and people can draw from that however they want to draw for that, if they're interested in it or not. You know what I mean? With Xbox, I can't, I can only go off of a trailer, and that they announced that it's going to have some co-op with State of K2. You know what I mean? And that's the only thing that's holding me over as far as interest in the game, because I'm just like, yo, all right, what else is new about the game? How is the combat? I can assume how it is. I know a place State of Decay. I can assume by looking at videos or hearing from other people saying how the combat and how the gameplay can be. But I want to hear from the devs what's new. I want to hear from Microsoft what's new. Crackdown 3. We ain't hear shit from that game since like 2014. It's getting ridiculous now, man. It is getting ridiculous. Cuphead. Every damn year in Cuphead around E3, they show gameplay. They show that they added some new platforming levels to the game. Then nothing. It goes cold turkey, nothing. And I'm not saying that this doesn't happen on the PlayStation side. It happens on the PlayStation side. Look at Deep Down. There's games on the PlayStation side like, yo, where the hell is this game? But on the PlayStation side, there's a difference. Yeah, you might have that one or two game that they announced and you heard nothing about it no more, like Wild, Deep Down. We don't hear nothing about them joints. But there's also other games that we're hearing, and there's a lot. There's a lot of games that we're hearing. Go to the PlayStation blog. You're going to see a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That is just coming. Boom, boom, boom. Persona. The MLB The Show. There's marketing going on for these games that's coming out in 2017. I don't see nothing but concept art once again. I keep going back to the whole State of K2 because, like I said, that game piques my interest. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, yo, I'm looking for information in this game because that's how I am. I like to look for information, and all I'm seeing is concept art, and that is disturbing. So when I see an article like this, for The Verge, I'm like, okay. I've been saying this for the longest, and I posted it in the Facebook groups. Well, Bang Bang, I posted it in. Yo, these guys were upset. They were pissed off. They're like, oh, this is clickbait. This is the bias media is at it again. The Verge has always been ponies. You know what I mean? The Verge is not even like a gaming site. Like, they're more on like the technological side of things. Like, they talk about phones, they talk about computers, routers, things that's trending in gaming. But they never really spoke about like gaming topics like this. Matter of fact, they have, but you don't look at The Verge like as that gaming site. and they go R2D2 that's turned on again. So my bad, guys. R2D2 is my little Roomba, and he's a little old, so he gets a little tight. But I have him set to turn on at a certain time in the living room, and he's turned on. But you gonna hear him. But yeah, man, like, and I mean, this article is so true. It's so true, yo. Like, I can definitely agree with this article because Xbox is really cold turkey when it comes to the 2017 games. You know what I mean? Halo Wars 2 is the only thing that's dropped. Only thing that dropped for this year, and controllers. I see an article about State of Decay 2 gameplay 5 days ago. I didn't see it. Hope the Secret of Mana collection for the Switch to get localized. Yeah, I saw something about Secret of Mana collection. We'll see. Like, RPGs for me fits the Switch perfectly. You know what I mean? Everybody that say they're real comfortable playing Zelda, you know, a much more like actiony type game. Well, Breath of the Wild, it's kind of mellow when it comes to action. Like, you can definitely engage in a lot of action, but you know, there's a lot of exploration in that game. But I prefer playing Zelda with the Pro controller. I don't like, you know, playing Zelda in a portable mode. To me, that doesn't feel too comfortable, especially when I'm trying to shoot the bow and arrow. For some strange reason, in portable mode, and the Joy-Cons attached, I just don't feel comfortable with that. Or with the shield, I don't feel comfortable with the triggers on the Joy-Cons. But on the Pro controller, I feel right at home with that. But like games like Shovel Knight, games like I Am Setsuna, you know, Fast RMX, I can play those in a portable mode with the Joy-Cons attached real easy. You know what I mean? But Zelda, for some strange reason, I just can't play it. I can't play it in portable mode. It's not comfortable for me. Yo, Vortex Nexus, what's good? No PS4 or Xbox I'm interested in except for Crash Bandicoot. Okay, but yeah, that's a game right there. Yo, Nick, what up, man? Yeah, like, I see people say that it feels comfortable in portable mode or the Joy-Con. I don't know how they do it, man. I don't feel comfortable playing Zelda with the Joy-Cons. You know what I mean? Yo, B Money, what's good, man? Where are all the Vita? Yo, matter of fact, yo, the Vita just had a game announced. I don't know if it's exclusive though. Yo, Earl, what up, man? To adopt screen chat. Hey, man, everybody do their own thing, man. Earl, everybody do their own thing. Chris, what up? Yo, we got the King of Indies in the building. Nicodemus, what up? Nah, Nicodemus B Money. I'm just talking about, basically, here it is. The Verge, they dropped this article. Xbox One is struggling because video game exclusives still matter. Where have all the Xbox games gone? Xbox One games gone? Because it's been real quiet on the Xbox One standpoint of things when it comes to exclusive games. You know what I mean? They have been talking about backwards compatibility. Obviously, that is working for them. They dropped a dope service, the Xbox One Game Pass. I think that's pretty cool for people that, you know, that will fit. You know what I mean? Those things are cool. I am not knocking that at all, but I'm waiting for the games that you said that's coming in 2017. Everybody keep doing this wait till E3 bullshit. I don't want to wait till E3 every fucking year. You know what I mean? People invested $500, $400, $350, $300 into a console, but you got to wait till fucking E3 for them to get information on games they should buy for this fucking console. That is not good. You know what I mean? And everybody is settling with that. Wait till E3. You know what I mean? Wait till E3. Wait till E3. You know, PlayStation drop games. PlayStation release announced games is where's the release dates? Oh, they don't have no release dates. You remember that? Even Phil Spencer was taking shots. Where's the release dates? Okay, Phil, where's the release dates now, sir? Oh, we don't want to announce these games too early. We don't want another scale-bound situation. You was just taking shots at PlayStation for 2016 E3 talking about, well, you know, there was no release dates. Where are your fucking release dates, Phil Spencer? This guy, y'all, I'm telling you, man, Phil Spencer he's full of shit. This guy is a crock of shit. This guy is so generic. You know what I mean? I've never seen somebody so generic when it comes to answering questions. He's always have that stupid ass smile on his face. Well, you know, we don't want another situation like Scalebound. So, we don't want to announce these games too early. And, you get canceled or something bad. And then the fans ask, where are these games at? So we just want to keep people in the dark, keep them in the dark until we're ready to announce these games. But when it comes to the PlayStation side of things, everybody's like, where the hell is Deep Down? Where's WoW? PlayStation is fucking up. You know what I mean? When it's on the PlayStation side of things, PlayStation is fucking up. Where's Wild? Where's Deep Down? They had no interest in these games, by the way. Where's Deep Down? Where's Wild? And where's these games, Sony? Sony is smoke and mirrors. You know what I mean? But Phil Spencer can come out and say, we don't want another situation like Scalebound. And he's dropping bombs. I've seen people drop videos. Yo, Phil Spencer is killing. He's dropping bombs. You know what I mean? Shit is crazy, bro. Star Oceans on P. Oh, man. How much is Star Oceans on PS4 right now? If you can get that game for like $15, $20, then I say go for it. But if you play it, especially if you play the other Star Oceans game, like say you play to the end of time, or the other one that came out for the PS3 or Xbox, I don't think this one is as good. Well, I say you can try it. You can try $15. You know what I mean? I don't think you're gonna like it because it's very slow. And if you like RPGs because you like how the main protagonist is so involved within these games, Star Ocean 5 is not that game. Star Ocean 5, I feel like the main protagonist, he's just a third wheel down for the ride in that game. He's not the most important character in that game. And the combat is slow. It doesn't really pick up until you're like level 80, until you get like all your moves. Like you can start seeing a little speed in the combat. Like when you play it till the end of time, you can get 99 hit combos easily in that joint. You know what I mean? This game right here is definitely slow. The story is okay, but it is what it is. Yeah, Voodoo Vince. There's another one, Voodoo Vince. We got an announcement for Voodoo Vince, but did they actually talk about the remaster or what they did new for Voodoo Vince? Like what did they work on? What is new to the game? What type of new modes there are? None of that shit. I never seen that. If they are any of that stuff, please let me know. Because I scour the internet and I don't find I can't find everything. So if you can find it, let me know, man. But yeah, man, I definitely agree with this article right here, man. We're in 3 months into 2017. It's already unusual crowd with great exclusive video games. You know what I mean? And then boom, right there, as I said, talk about PS4, talk about the Nintendo console. You know what I mean? Nintendo got one game that they talk about here, but that game has such a huge presence due to its reviews and all that stuff. You know what I mean? People's giving them the bias. But even Nintendo, I'm looking at like Nintendo for me with a Switch, I think they're in a good standing point. Because they did have Zelda. They got ARMS coming soon. Look at that. Nintendo. Let's go to Nintendo real quick. Let's go to fucking Nintendo. Just the other day, they dropping information on their games. They dropped the information on Mario Kart. They dropped the information on ARMS. Where is it? Nintendo. They dropped the information on ARMS, and that was cool little videos. You know what I'm saying? I don't see none of that with Microsoft. We're gonna look at Microsoft YouTube very soon. We're gonna look at their YouTube and we're gonna compare. We're gonna compare them. Look at this. They dropped the ARMS information. They got Fire Emblem information. Introduction to the ARMS characters and introduce the ARMS like weaponry, right? Then you had the Mario Kart whole thing you had here. I know they had dropped Mario Kart stuff where they was talking about Mario Kart. Where is it? I know they dropped Mario Kart stuff. See Mario Kart Deluxe, ARMS. I don't know where I saw that. Where they dropped the vid. Was that Game Explain? It probably was Game Explain where they dropped like a whole talking about the modes, the battle mode that's coming to Mario Kart, return of the battle mode coming to Mario Kart and all that stuff. But look, you got a game that's coming for the Switch, ARMS. You got something, right? You got information. Now let's go to Xbox. Go to Xbox, yo. Let's go to fucking Xbox. The best console in America. Go to fucking Xbox. All right, we got some games on here, but these games are on other platforms. You know what I mean? I'm looking for exclusives. Let's see anything on State of Decay. Did they talk about that? Let's see anything on Crackdown. No, 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 no. Oh, Thumper is coming to Xbox. Yo, if you guys want a cool rhythm game, yo, get that game. Anybody that's on the Xbox side, this game is actually mad fun. Thumper. Gears of War Esports. Shadow of Mordor. Well, you got Forza Horizon information. Well, the DLC pack 2 weeks ago. I'm looking for State of Decay, Crackdown, Cuphead, 2017 stuff exclusive for Xbox. Well, we got Halo Wars 2. But you see my point? You see my point? Let's look at PlayStation. Let's look at fucking PlayStation. Fucking PlayStation. You're going to see most of the same games and exclusives. King of Fighters, new DLC. MLB The Show, that game is coming out very soon. Killing Floor, we got some new pack coming for Killing Floor. Console exclusive. Tenshu, Genshin Wonder, I say exclusive, 2017. Headmaster Party Mode. Yeah, I might pick up Headmaster for that, yo. That's dope. Dragon Quest. This Surge game, a lot of people have been talking about this Surge game, yo. I need to check that out. See what that's all about. You know what I mean? Because everybody's talking about Surge. But you see what I'm saying? Crash Bandicoot information, gameplay. You know what I mean? It's a much different look out here, man. You know what I mean? Because there's so much games on PlayStation that came out exclusive-wise. You're going to see a lot of those videos on here. You know what I mean? This is crazy, man. Voodoo Vince. People are shitting. Yeah, people exactly Frozen. Exactly. People are shitting on Ukulele, but they're hyped for Voodoo Vince. That's what I'm saying. Yo, Nick, State of Decay, that game right there, I think is going to be a gem for Xbox. That's just my personal opinion. People might disagree on the PlayStation side. They might not be interested in it. But for me personally, I think State of Decay 2 looks interesting from what I think the game is going to be. They announced the whole multiplayer aspect to the game. So in my mind, I'm thinking how this game can be from all the things that I've heard about the first one. But yet we have no information on the damn game. We know they claim it's coming 2017, but no information. Phantom Dust, another one Frozen, another one, no information. You know what I mean? From how things look, it looked like that Sea of Thieves is the only game that might be coming very soon for Xbox One. I think State of Decay, Crackdown for sure, Cuphead, if that even coming, Phantom Dust, those games are all going to be after E3. They're going to be after E3, yo. So you're looking probably late summer, early fall to the fall season for those games. And then we know there's going to be a Forza. I'm pretty confident there's going to be a Forza. I think everybody knows that. But you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. Like, some people are accepting of this. Some people's like, this is okay. Microsoft, they only need to worry about the holiday season. Some people is okay with this. This is the 4th year of this console. I don't see a progression when it comes to Xbox One. You know what I mean? 2013, 2014, 2015, I feel like Xbox One, yo, they was really competing in those years. Like, yeah, I can feel like, yo, people can really go back and forth when it comes to gaming debates. You've seen a lot of debates, though, about PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in those times, right? 2016 and 2017, you're not going to see gaming debates when it comes to Xbox One and PS4. Which one is better? I guarantee it. You're not going to see it. We don't see those debates. We don't see those debates. I had a debate. I probably had like 2 debates in 2016 about it. You know what I mean? And we already know the outcome of that. You know what I mean? It's very lopsided. Like, if I was an Xbox One fanboy, I would have wanted to debate anybody. What the fuck I'm debating for? I don't have anything winning. Other I can debate things like Xbox Game Pass. That's it. I can debate things like backwards compatibility, but that's it. I'm not debating shit about games. I'm not debating about the Xbox Live. I'm not debating that. You see how quiet it was for the last 2 days. Did you see how quiet it was about Xbox Live? That shit was down for like hours upon hours, and nobody said nothing. But let PSN be down for like 30 minutes or an hour. You see, oh, PSN sucks. Oh my god, Sony, we're paying for this now. PlayStation, we are paying for this now. How long has people been paying for Xbox Live? And yet it still has the same issues as PSN. Something that just got implemented to pay for this generation. You know what I mean? People have been paying for Xbox Live for 10 plus years. Having issues, people. Having issues. with the servers getting down. You can't purchase your digital games. You know what I mean? But when I say and mention these things, when I speak about my experience with Xbox Live, people look at me like, what the fuck you talking about? You're just a pony. You're a fanboy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I remember it was 2014 and 15. It was games like gaming groups, Bang Bang, We Game Here, Gaming Battlegrounds. I used to post constant Xbox Live status updates, issue after issue, weekly. I was posting them joints. I was a screenshotting and posting where people was getting so upset. I got kicked out of those groups. Matter of fact, it was also a Hard Not Gamers as well, where I got kicked out of the groups because people was upset with me because I was posting Xbox Live status and it didn't look like Xbox Live was looking too good. This is the goddamn truth. I was getting kicked. The admins was coming at me, was telling me, yo, Barry, can you stop posting the Xbox Live chat? Some people was like, yo, do what you do. But people was getting upset. It's like, oh, you're posting Xbox Live to bash Xbox. You know what I mean? But yet people felt very comfortable just posting PlayStation Network is down. Oh, PlayStation Network is having scheduled maintenance. You know what I mean? But if you post about Xbox Live, yo, people get upset. You know why they get upset? Because they've been paying for that shit for 10 plus years. And yet you're still having the same type of issues that you have with PSN. And people always get mad at me or always say I'm fanboying because I say PSN is better than Xbox Live. And I give my reasons. I say, yo, I give my reason. I said, this is the reason why I like PlayStation Network better than Xbox Live. Based off my experiences, PlayStation Network offered me more as a gamer. You know, things like share play, things like remote play. That's when those things was implemented. Xbox was trickling those things in when I was making those videos. Before Xbox even had those things, I was saying those things about remote play, accessing your games anywhere I can. I was talking about share play. Now people don't really talk about share play. You know, you have things like PS Now that's running on PS Network that is crazy. You know what I mean? I was talking about these things and people was just like, no, man, Xbox Live is better without giving no reasons of why. But I digress. I only heard about Xbox Live being down, mostly nothing on PS. Yeah, Xbox Live was down. I think it was having issues for like 2 days. But people are not going to talk about that. They're going to wait till PSN. They're going to wait till PSN is down, and that's when they're going to talk about it. You know what I mean? They're going to come off as very, like, neutral. They're like, yeah, you know, Xbox Live has its issues. This how the video is set up. This is how the video they're going to set up. You know, the Xbox Live has its issues, but it's nothing compared to PSN. PSN is dog shit. That's how the video is going to be. That's how people cope with their issues on Xbox, man. They always have to, like, you know, Xbox ain't got no games, but nobody want to play Japanese games on PS4. You know what I mean? Yo, share play is very underrated, yo. Very underrated. It's a cool feature, man. It's a very cool feature, yo. Very cool feature, very underrated. You do have to have a lot of trust issues, or you do have to have a lot of trust with share play, because you know people can't go in there and delete your stuff. You remember that whole Destiny? There was like somebody was share playing Destiny and the dude went in and deleted the person's like character. Oh man, that is crazy. But yeah, man, share play is definitely cool. Like somebody can just instantly watch your game. The coolest share play story I have. I was in a party chat with a council, and it was Mrs. Official. That is Kev's wife, Mrs. Official. She was having like some issues, or not issues, but she was having like some problems getting to like a certain area in Final Fantasy 14, The Realm Reborn. And I think it was Adrian. Adrian, another council member, he was like, okay, let me save my game real quick. I forgot what game he was playing. He was like, let me save it, and I will just, you can just share play it, and I will get you through the area that you need to get through. So Adrian stopped his game. Mrs. Official and him, they started share playing, and they was just walking through it, helping each other in Final Fantasy 14. And I was like, yo, I'm in a party chat. Everybody was playing a whole bunch of different games. And I was like, yo, that is crazy. You know what I mean? That a party can be so seamless like that. You know what I mean? That was just real cool just to see that. You know what I mean? That was just real cool to see that. I mean, but yeah, share play is definitely underrated, man. I think PlayStation should market that service a little bit more. But they don't for some strange reason. I don't know why they stopped doing it, but they need to market that a lot more. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you want to try the game and you got a friend that probably have it, hey, here you go, share play. But you need to have PS Plus. I think share play just should be there. It should be tied underneath PS Plus. But that's just me. You know what I mean? That should be a standard feature. Hey, you want to try something out? Here you go, boom. Well, I can see why it's under PlayStation Plus because of the whole streaming stuff and all that, and they gotta get some type of money for that Gaikai technology. But hey, it is what it is. You said, what is share play? Yeah, what is share play? Share play is basically, well, he deleted his comments, so I don't know if he want that. Shout out to that ad block hype. Yo, 2D Dan Texas, what's good? Yeah, I mean, I don't monetize videos, so I don't think there should be an ad that come on here. It's been on the lookout next week, Jay Alice. Okay. Yeah, next week for me is gonna be a lot of Street Fighter 5 promotion because that's the week of the tournament. So I'm apologizing right now, guys. You're gonna see a lot of Street Fighter 5 on the channel next week. Okay. Yeah, you demo it for an hour. Somebody want to try a game, you can demo it for an hour. I've seen people share play where it was like, okay, the hour is up, let's go and share play again. It was just constantly share playing. You know what I mean? Yo, matter of fact, another cool story about share play. Street Fighter 5, when that dropped, you know, it had network issues, right? Like you couldn't really fight online and stuff like that, or you couldn't fight your peoples in a lobby, right? So share play saved Street Fighter 5 for a lot of people, you know, as far as competing with people, because there's times where we was just doing share play sessions and party chats, and we was playing Street Fighter 5. You know what I mean? Well, you had share play session in the party chat, not sessions, because you can't do sessions. And we was playing Street Fighter 5 through share play, you know what I mean, versus people that we knew. You know what I mean? So that was another little cool little situation that share play actually kind of saved Street Fighter 5 in the beginning. You know what I mean? Where you can play against people and compete. You know? But yeah, man, yo, Endless Echo, what is good, man? How many Xbox One Scorpio is gonna sell? I think Xbox One Scorpio is gonna sell pretty good when it comes to the core Xbox fan base. Like I said, one thing I do agree with Phil Spencer in his bullshit interview is that the Xbox One S is going to be much cheaper than the Scorpio when it drops. So a lot of people is going to, you know, a lot of people is going to turn over to the Xbox One S than the Scorpio, because if you look at it, regardless of if it's native or not, the Xbox One, you can get some kind of 4K from it. It does have a 4K Blu-ray player, so that could be good enough for the price that is going to be offered for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Then spending, you know, $500 to $450 from, you know, with people. So I think like a lot of people that are hardcore, they're going to buy the Xbox Scorpio off the rip. You know what I mean? But in the long run, how would that translate? I don't know. If they can consistently drop games for it, So when you buy a Scorpio, you gotta keep in mind that you're looking forward to 2018 and the late 2017 games that's coming for it to take advantage of it. You know what I mean? You're gonna have the older games that take advantage of it, but you want the new experiences because there's a lot of old games that take advantage of the pro. But I'm yet to even play those games back again because there's so much damn new games out for the damn system. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, I'll get to that old game and check that out later. You know what I mean? I'm still playing this stuff. You know what I mean? So I think that's gonna have a similar effect when it comes to the Scorpio. You know, the older games, that's a caveat. That's cool, but people's gonna be looking forward to the new shit. But I do think it's gonna sell well with the Scorpio. I'm not saying it's not gonna sell well, but PlayStation can definitely put a barrier between those sales if they drop certain games at at the right time. You know what I mean? I've stated that God of War, I've stated that Spider-Man, I've stated that Days Gone will drop in 2017. A lot of people said I was wrong with that stuff. You know what I mean? But right now we're looking at Days Gone and possibly God of War dropping in 2017. Spider-Man we're still seeing, but I'm still standing by my word that Spider-Man will drop in 2017. But we're going to see. But Days Gone on Twitter, the guy said that it's dropping in 2017. God of War, we are seeing like advertising for God of War and like outside of the US. We've seen it in Spain and Europe and all that stuff with all that. Spider-Man has no gameplay, that's true, but I think we're gonna see that E3. Wait till E3. Wait till E3, guys. Wait till E3. But yeah, man, to wrap this video up, basically, where are the Xbox One 2017 games? We got one, but was that the most anticipated game that everybody was thinking about in 2017? Are we going to keep seeing some new freaking controllers for this console? Like, yo, real talk, this console got more controllers than games. That's crazy. That is crazy. You know what I mean? Like I said, the controller don't look bad. You know what I mean? It doesn't look bad to me. Some people might think this shit is ugly, but this is look, $70. People shouldn't be complaining. People should not complain because you guys were just complaining about the Pro controller on a Switch being $70. So they're dropping a new controller. The Recon controller isn't too different from the stock model. It's got gold accents and insignias. The gamepad face nice rubberized grips on the back. You know what I mean? Shit's crazy, yo. It's $70, man. $70 for something that isn't too new or doing something that's not too different. But yeah, man, let me know, guys, when this video is up in the comment section, or check out the other video that I dropped, basically saying Suicide Squad. Let me see if I can find it if it's up. It's called Suicide Squad. I should have called it Wait for E3. Suicide Squad. It's a Suicide Squad. Check that out. Let me know how you guys feel about that. But yeah, I'm gonna end this live stream real quick. But yeah, man, Xbox One is struggling out here, man. It's not looking good in 2017. Phil Spencer, the Xbox guys, they need you, man. They need you. They need you. But yeah, man, it's your boy Jay Barry, man. Thanks, guys, for coming through. I'm a little rusty when it comes to this live streaming stuff. But yeah, I'm gone. Please answer my question. What was your question, my G? What is share play on the PS4? Share play is basically giving you somebody your controls to play your game. So you can either have them control a game that you own so they can try it out, or they can help you, pass a level. Like say you're stuck in a level, you can pass over your controls virtually and they can play it for you within a party chat. Or you can have like virtual couch co-op where you can play a cooperative game through share play, and the person don't have to be next to you to play that local co-op type game. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what share play is. Or somebody could just watch you play a game. You can just have them like have a personal live stream to that person. So if I'm playing Nier Automata and somebody want to watch the game because they're interested in it, I can share play within with that person within a party, and they can just watch me play the game. Or if I'm wanting them to try the game, I can pass over my controller to the person within the party, and they can play the game for themselves under my account. Or if I'm playing a game like Street Fighter 5, or I'm playing a game like Resogun, that can have like that local type co-op, I can do that through share play with them without them have to be next to me in the couch. It's called virtual local co-op. That's pretty much share play. Each session lasts about an hour at a time. So every hour you can restart a new share play session. You have unlimited share play sessions, but it lasts for an hour. So that's basically share play, man. Yo, Greatness Awaits show. What is good, man? Thanks for coming through. I'm about to wrap this live stream up, guys, but when it's finished processing, you can check it out and watch the whole video. But yeah, I was just basically talking about 2017. The Xbox One is struggling to deliver exclusives, but they're not struggling to deliver controllers. The Xbox One is the Drake in the gaming streets. It's your boy Jay Barry, and I'm gone. Yo, big shout out to everybody that came through. I definitely appreciate it. Yo, Dragon Swords, what's good, my G, man? But yeah, I'm gone. Deuces. Berserk, what's good, man? Let me give a shout out real quick to everybody. Berserk in here, man. That's my G. Too damn Texan. I always laugh when you trigger the bots. You know, I trigger them a little bit, man. I trigger them a little. Yo, Tekken God Jets, what's good, man? But yeah, guys, if I didn't shut you out, I apologize. But yeah, man, I'm gone. Deuces.